Welcome to Allen's Day. Today we're working on our holiday home down in Jamestown, Tennessee. This is we converted a RV shed that held that RV into a house. Now we are moving along in the construction phase here, and we have to have the talk. Well, the talk is about insulation. You've got a couple of options out there for insulation. Traditionally, for a majority of construction that I've seen, you've got fiberglass insulation is your go-to and your choice that a lot of people are using. So that's where the confusion is coming in. I don't know why everybody uses fiberglass insulation. And that's what we have here. This is a fiberglass insulation. It's an R19. And you can do 87 square feet of area with that bag of insulation. And you're wondering, well, just go that route. Well, it's not that simple. You've got another option here. This is mineral wool insulation that only does 24 square feet, 25 square feet of coverage with that. So this small bag will do over three times as much area as this. So you're wondering, well, why don't you just go with the smaller bag and go with the fiberglass? Well, from my experience over the last 40 plus years of remodeling, tearing things apart, tearing things down, I haven't seen the good side of the fiberglass insulation. Most of the projects that I tore apart, the insulation was laying down in the bottom of the stud cavity, tore apart, full of mouse droppings, and rotting the sills out because it holds moisture. So why would you want to put fiberglass insulation in your house on purpose? So that's why I'm going with the mineral wool for a couple different reasons. I printed off the stuff from Menard's website here, and the biggest reasons that I'm going with the mineral wool insulation on the inside here and also down in the crawl space below here is a couple of notes on there. The mineral wool is a little bit better with fire resistant. I think that's a plus. It helps with mold and mildew because it doesn't retain the moisture. And also for the fact that the mineral wool does not support vermin or mice. So supposedly they don't like to live in there. So out of all those three factors, I think it's a win-win that you would never use fiberglass again and you'd only use mineral wool. The only concern is price. For me personally, price has absolutely nothing to do with it when it comes to your and your family's safety when you're building something. So take price out of the equation, but I think that's the majority of the major reason why people go with it is on the price point alone. And now the mineral wool, I did all my gazintas here just to figure out what it was. The mineral wool, which is this on the top here, it's about $50 a bundle, and it comes out to $2 a square foot for the mineral wool. The fiberglass insulation is about $60, and it's 66 cents per square foot. So there's a big savings there. But with that savings, what are you really saving if you're going to be building yourself a building that's going to be 50 or 100 years? That small, the pennies, well, I shouldn't say pennies, the price difference that you're paying between the two, yeah, it adds up. But you spread that up over 50 or 100 years, nah, it's not much of a difference. So to do the insulation in here and in the bottom end and the walls, it's I need 2,000 square feet. So that's $4,000 for the mineral wool. If I opted to go with the craft insulation fiberglass, I'm at about $1,300. So there's a big difference in price. But like I said, for me, all the benefits of the mineral wool far outweigh the cost. If you're building a house, I think you can find different places where you can cut corners and put your money in your structure, not on the lipstick on the inside. So the only other concern is with the mineral wool, I've been having a hard time getting a hold of it. I need 80 bundles to get 2,000 square feet at this. Up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, at Menards, I've got some on back order. They don't know when it's going to be in. The Home Depot and Lowe's up there don't have any. And they won't have it until maybe January. Down here in Tennessee, where we're doing the building project, the Lowe's and Home Depot, they don't have any until January, maybe. So I'm going to just have to delay construction of the walls on there until I find out where I can get some mineral wool. And the big reason is, why is there a big shortage on it right now? But all I need is enough right now with the mineral wool just to do the top peaks on both sides, so I can get that sealed in with some tongue and groove on there, so I can stand up my center walls. And the reason I bought this bag right here is, in an emergency, if I didn't have enough material, I would have went with the fiberglass. Now, I did use fiberglass on the ceiling, the fiberglass bat insulation. The biggest reason was I couldn't get a hold of any mineral wool to put up there. So we do have fiberglass insulation up on the top, and there's nothing wrong with the fiberglass. It's just you got to figure out where your priorities are. Well, thanks for sticking around while we had the insulation talk. Hopefully this was helpful, and it'll give you something to think about the next time that you choose insulation for a project you're working on. This goes with homes and RVs or anything that needs insulation. Do a little bit of research. There's a bunch of videos out there. Good luck. Thanks for sticking around. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.